Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Monday evening. It's Tim here with the Markland Advantage of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, PenFed Realty. We got the market report, some exciting things today to talk about, some record-breaking stats in June, and could there be a little bit of a shift or slowdown in the market benefiting maybe some of our buyers that have been struggling a little bit? We're going to talk about that too. So let's get started right here, right now, with the stats from this past June in Harford County. Then we're going to break down what the availability is in Bel Air, and again, answer the question, could there be a slowdown? So let's get started. And so as we look at Harford County homes that went active in June, 530 went active. Okay, 530 properties went active. That's up 2.3% from the month before. And when you compare it to the 12 months before, you're looking at an increase of 5.8%. So more inventory is coming on the market, more supply, helping our buyers out a little bit, which is super huge. All right. When we talk about the homes sold in the month of June in Harford County, we had a record-breaking month last year. Even when you compare it to 2006, 2007, 2008, we sold in Harford County 510 homes. Now I'm talking about the real estate market as a whole, not the Markland Advantage, which would be awesome if we could sell that many homes in 1 month. That would be incredible, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. 510 homes sold in June, and that again breaks every record for the past several years, 10 plus years. In fact, the second highest homes sold in Harford County was back in 2005 with 436. So lots of real estate being sold, but we broke a record in June. When you compare our 510 homes sold to the month of May, we're looking at a 22.9% increase. So 415 homes sold in May, 510 sold in June. And when you compare that to the year before, we're up 26.6%. So I'm telling you, we had a lot of real estate transactions going on in the month of June, and certainly broke that record. Another record that was broke in the month of June is the average days on market being the lowest that it's ever been in the last 10 plus years. I could only go back 10 years for this stat, but the average days on market in Harford County was 8 days in June. So June was tough, and if you were a buyer in this market, you probably felt it. And but as we're moving into July now, there's a little bit of hope, and we're going to talk about that in 1 second. So when we're talking about listing a home, the offer to list price ratio was 102.7% above the asking price. So people are still needing to go above asking to get a house that's under contract. The offer to list price ratio in May was 102.4. So in June, again, we saw homes that were being listed at a certain price and getting above that asking price. The median home sale price in Harford County for the month of June was $335,000. When you compare that to last year, that was $275,000. So home values in Harford County have increased. The median home sale price has increased 22%. And there's really no evidence of any kind of slowdown. So sometimes people are like, well, I'm going to wait until the market shifts and it becomes a buyer's market. But, right now, there's really no sign. The loans that are being given are really strong loans as you compare them to when it was 2006, 2007, 2008, and 9, when the real estate market crashed back then. The loans that were being given out were kind of junk loans. And so now we're faced with good structured 30-year fixed loans, no balloon payments or anything where the interest rate skyrockets. And so, the interest rates are still relatively low. So, using that excuse of saying, well, I think I'm going to wait, how long? Because again, year over year, property values are only going up even more. So, but let's talk a little bit about availability in the 210, 14, and 15 zip codes. In past videos, we've broken it down by every zip code in Harford County. We're going to skip that today, but if you are interested in your specific zip code, then simply shoot me a text or a message. We can get you those stats. So as of this morning, the inventory in Bel Air, you have 22 homes that are coming soon. You have 65 active homes, and so we're looking at 65. Single family homes, you have 41 that are available. And then with townhomes and semi-detached homes, you have 18, and then you only have 4 condos that are currently available. Now, that could all change tomorrow, but condos they're a hot commodity right now, and so with only 4 being currently on the market just in Bel Air. Now you still have Abingdon and other locations that there's availability, and again, if you want those numbers, simply reach out. Okay, now as we talked about in the beginning of this video, there's been a little bit of a slowdown, and I've kind of reached out to other agents, put a question out there on some of our agent pages that said, have you seen a slowdown? And it's kind of been across the board, depending on location, but for the most part, a lot of agents are saying that they've seen a slowdown. Could this be because the beaches are loaded and people are on vacation right now? It could very well be. And so just some numbers to kind of give our buyers some hope here, because it has been a rough market for our buyers. And when we're looking at our listings that are being shown, we're seeing significant less appointments being made from buyers. We're also seeing less offers, even though they're still strong offers. They're less offers, which in some aspects can be a really good thing, because all you really need is one good strong offer, and when you have to cipher through 20 of them like it was back in the spring and early summer, that can definitely make for some balancing in choosing offers. So super important just to know that showing appointments are down the past 2 weeks, as well as number of offers being presented are down. So we're seeing just maybe a little bit of a slowdown. Not going to call it a shift yet. But this could be an opportunity for some of you buyers who have been struggling to maybe not have as much competition in these next few weeks of summer, and then we'll kind of have to see where July and August take us into September. But there is a little bit of hope. So one stat that I did pull, I compared last July of 2020 from the 1st to the 18th. 254 homes had sold last year. And then this year in July, from the 1st until the 18th, only 197 homes have sold. So there's a lower number there. And remember, we just talked about having a record-breaking June. So this could be maybe a little bit slower on the July. We're going to have to see. Of course, we'll try to keep our finger on the pulse of what's going on in the real estate market to help you make better informed decisions. So that's all I have for you today. I got to race down to Parkville to go over some offers with our sellers, and it's still a great opportunity to buy. It's a great opportunity to sell, but you got to know what you're doing. And so if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can message us. You can call me directly or call the office numbers that are right there. We're on Facebook and Instagram at The Markland Advantage. We are on Twitter and Snapchat at TMA Real Estate. And we're on YouTube searching The Markland Advantage. Got a whole bunch of good stuff out up there. So check us out. Subscribe on that channel. And until next time, folks, live your life to the fullest. And we'll see you soon. Take care.